What's good, YouTube? Trizzy Gang in the hood. Trizzy Gang, what's good with y'all, man? Listen, bro, before we get into the video, let me explain something to all my Billie Eilish supporters, all my Billie Eilish fans, man. Y'all gotta understand, I love making the Billie Eilish reactions, bro. I'm gonna continue to make them. But I just want to say, man, we cannot lose sight of who I am, bro. I still make other reactions, you know what I'm saying? This isn't a Billie Eilish only channel, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm gonna still react to the things I was reacting to before I started reacting to Billie Eilish. She just got added into, you know what I'm saying, my reaction list and things I react to, you know what I mean? But listen, bro, I'm always going to react to her, man. I still want you guys to continue to comment what videos I should react to her by, like, whatever the case is, because, you know, I'm going to get it done, bro. That's my baby. That's my girl. But y'all got to also be understanding, like, I'm going to get other videos done, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. I'm not just a Billie Eilish channel, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, now that we got that out the way, we can get into this video, Dr. Insanity, man. A mass killer doesn't realize he's being recorded. I'm not going to scream this video. It's pretty early. It's literally 9:35 a.m. at the time of this recording. First video of the day, man. Let's get straight to it, man. Road to 10K. And by the way, before we get into the video again, I thank you guys all for the support, man. We are really about to hit 4,000 subscribers here pretty soon. We're probably going to hit it by the end of either August, if we really go crazy for the rest of this month, and in August, or we're going to hit it early September, mid-September. We're definitely going to hit 4K soon. So thank you guys for all the support. Honestly, like, I just started doing this thing again back in March, man. I didn't think I'd even be getting this type of support right now. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. So I really do appreciate it. Real talk, man. Real shit, bro. Y'all failure. Y'all gay, man. Let's get straight to it, though. Let's go. Whoa. 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 It don't even matter if he's being recorded. This dude just ran over people in the... Whoa. Okay.
This man just committed mass murder and mercilessly ran over 50 innocent people in a single horrifying rampage.
What? Bro, this nigga is
Race
squeaking.
was on to catch the mass killer who committed this horrifying act, but he managed to flee on foot into a neighborhood. Little did he know, his every movement was being recorded.
Bro, this dude's tripping.
Is the largest manhunt this town has ever seen.
Wow.
Put your hands where I can see them. Put your hands.
I'm surprised they ain't even shoot Buddy. That is crazy. Oh, we're in for one today.
Darrell Brooks had been on the wrong side of the law since he was just 17 years old. He was clearly a troubled and disturbed individual, racking up charges of domestic abuse, reckless endangerment, and was even registered as a sex offender.
Damn.
All of this seemed to culminate in 2021. On the grand return of the Waukesha Christmas Parade following the pandemic, Darrell Brooks decided to ruin the lives of countless people as he took his anger out on the Christmas parade in a blind moment of rage.
Bro, oh my gosh, yo, this nigga just started running over folks. Like, you know, bro, you know how crazy that is if you're going fucking fast. Like, let's say he's going 70 miles per hour in a street zone, like not even on a freeway, on the street, bro. That's crazy. He just hitting people, bro. Like, you know how sick in the head you have to be to do some shit like that, bro? Like, you have to be sick. I'm talking sick, bro. Nah.
From the hour of 4 p.m., neighbors reported a violent argument coming from Darrell's house. He and his girlfriend weren't on the best of terms,
bro,
and would
look at this dude, bro.
Violent argument coming from...
Is my shit in fast mode? Okay, nah, this shit going fast as fuck.
Darrell's house. He and his girl...
Bro, I'm gonna be so real with you, man. If I saw a nigga that looked like this, bro, in a gas station, bro, I'm instantly walking out. I'm either clutching or I'm instantly walking out. I promise you. And if I'm walking out if I don't got it on me, bro. Instantly, bro. If I see this nigga walking, his eyes look like that, his hair like that, no shave, no nothing, I'm walking out, bro. I am, bro. You can't trust niggas like this, bro. And yes, nigga, I'm a stereotype. Nigga, I'm black, but I'm a stereotype, nigga. It'd be no different if it was a Mexican motherfucker or it was a white person. They look funny, bro. Nigga, I'm stereotyping, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. That's how you survive. You gotta stereotype. You gotta stereotype sometimes, bro. That's how you survive, man. That shit's crazy.
Weren't on the best of terms and would occasionally explode into fiery rows such as this one. Often it'd be about their troubled relationship. And this one ended in physical
my
violence toward his
gosh.
girlfriend and one of the most violent and senseless acts Wisconsin has ever seen. 30
Bro, it's
minutes
always
after the
Wisconsin.
argument,
Always.
Daryl exited his house and sped across the familiar roads towards the center of Waukesha, and at 4:39, he reached the main street before plowing through the barricades to the Christmas parade at 40 miles per hour. 5 seconds
40.
in, he claimed his first 4 victims, several members of the Dancing Grannies performance group.
Damn.
As he continued, he pressed on the accelerator, swerving to hit as many people as possible.
He was trying to hit folks. He was trying to hit people. I'm thinking, bro, just trying to fucking get out of here. He obviously, like I said, if you're hitting a person in the first place, you're sick in the head. So you knew what you were doing. But intentionally trying to hit as much people is crazy, bro. It's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Nah, man. Hell nah.
An 8-year-old a few seconds later. This is when
Fuck.
police and bystanders began to react, trying to clear the roads, warn others of the attack, and attempt to stop Daryl from driving. Thankfully, this worked to some extent, and only one more person was killed 10 seconds later.
Fuck.
After a total of 30 seconds of the murder spree, Daryl sped out of the parade route, leaving 62 people injured behind
Wow.
him. Once he was out of the other side of the parade, Daryl fled roughly half a mile from the parade before abandoning his SUV near a house on Elizabeth Street about 6 minutes later. From there, he fled on foot. He even tried knocking on someone's door and claiming he was homeless, asking them to call an Uber for him. He was given a jacket and a sandwich before fleeing when he noticed police searching the area. Not long after, he was captured by a security
Broke ass nigga can't even afford his own Uber. Like, either that or he, you know what I'm saying, was trying to get somebody to give him Uber so he didn't have to use his name and shit like that. But bro, you're just, bro, hell nah, man. This nigga is crazy.
camera, which helped the cops approximate his route and track him down. It's hard to see, but if you look closely at the top of this road, you can spot Daryl trying to inconspicuously navigate his way around Waukesha to escape the police. But given the scale of this event, the cops were dedicating all their resources
Of
to
course.
finding him.
The hell? This nigga was
Cops
running
set up
over
a perimeter
folks.
around where his SUV was found abandoned. Nobody was allowed in or out, meaning that if Daryl was here, they'd find him soon. Eventually, a resident spotted him hiding out in the woods, and the cops were able to narrow their search efforts considerably. After 6 hours into the manhunt, the cops
Bro,
located
yeah, you run over people, bro, you're really not getting away. Like that, like he said, bro, like Dr. Insanity said, they're not gonna let up, bro. You ran over folks. They're not letting you go nowhere, bro. They're gonna do whatever they can to get your ass, bro. That's just how it works.
him
You
at a
cannot do
house in
some
a
evil shit like
residential
that.
area and moved in to apprehend him. This is the body cam footage of that intense arrest.
77. What's up? Hands up! Hands up! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hands up! Hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do it now!
Niggas talking about, okay, wait, nigga, you killed people, bro.
Take to one of the hospitals. Put it on your stomach. Robert 277, are you on? You got something with your name on it, man? No. Don't move. Okay, lads. Cooperate with us. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
I just used somebody's phone call for a minute, that's all. Oh, okay. If everything turns out to be on the up and up, life will be good, and you'll be on your way, all right?
No, fuck no. Niggas a weirdo, bro. This nigga ran over people like, what?
With Daryl in custody, the officers were able to begin questioning him, but quickly they were forced to stop due to the fact the FBI wanted to take over this case. I've asked a former detective to analyze this
You know,
interview.
once the FBI take over, it's donezo's for you.
And he was able to give a deep dive into every influential moment.
Okay.
Prior to the investigation, the detectives involved already knew just about everything. They knew he was driving, that he didn't own the car, and that he had found the car key inside his pocket. What makes this interrogation so interesting, though, is that Daryl doesn't even know what he's being brought in for. Police never told him he was suspected of the parade killings. From the cops' perspective, this
He knows
almost
what he's there for.
5-hour-long interrogation wasn't really to figure out if he did it, more so to see how Brooks would react. They wanted to see how much he'd lie, and if he'd felt any remorse for what he'd done.
Crazy.
Oh, face that way. Face that way.
It's the shoulders.
There you go. All right. All yours.
Oh, you can drop your hands now, man. Thanks, appreciate it.
Holy shit. How long you been out of work?
See, when did I get locked up?
Just a few months. Anything to do with the pandemic?
Bro, when they act all chill now.
Yeah, that's the reason why, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
It made me smooth off. I got stuff lined up, though, so.
Yeah, like what?
I'm probably gonna go back. I was working at a sheet metal place, so I'm probably gonna go back there.
And do you stay at Is it your mom? You talked about your mom. Is it her address you stay at now?
She owns the house.
This man, bro.
She owns the house. She doesn't stay there anymore, but she owns the house.
Okay.
She has her own house she
Yeah,
stays
I
at.
think we put your mom as emergency.
The detectives have already found the first indication that Brooks is willing to lie. If you haven't noticed, the extreme shoulder pain Brooks complained about earlier has miraculously
what?
vanished just a few minutes into the interview. He was able to move his arm effortlessly as if the pain never existed, something that would later be
dumbass.
used as evidence in court. And his tendency to lie will become even more obvious as the detectives continue to divert his attention.
When you left Stephanie's,
It was still daytime.
it was still daytime?
Yes.
Okay. Were there still a lot of people out?
It was still people out.
Okay.
It was still people out. Not a lot in that area, but it was a lot of people out. And it was like I said, it was people. It was older couples walking down the street. It was younger people
This
walking down
thing
the
is
street.
literally
People looking
In fact, there's something going on.
I don't know,
Bro,
but
this
it kind
motherfucker
of
says this shoulder. Bro, yeah, you're toasted, bro. You're it's over
seemed
for
like
you,
it
bro.
was
I ain't
a
gonna lie.
lot, like it was something going on to where it was vibrant.
How long was it?
You literally
between
using his arms to
leaving
talk.
Stephanie's and those cops yelling at you at the door of that guy's house?
Was it dark when they yelled at you?
Yeah, by the time they came, it was dark.
Okay.
But we had been sitting out there. We had been sitting out there for a minute, me and the guy.
To find how long? Estimate.
20, 30 minutes maybe. We were sitting right there, just like this, just sitting on the porch. While I called me an Uber. I called the Uber. I said, look, man, I let him know. I said, look, I ain't trying to rob you or nothing like that. Because when I knocked on the door, he kind of was like, whoa. I'm like, look, I don't got no weapons. I'm not trying to break in your house. I'm not trying to rob you.
Daryl has
This
clearly
nigga was
thought
running
a lot
over
about
people.
this
That's
alibi
crazy.
since he's managing to deliver a lot of very specific details. However,
Nah, he ain't think about shit. That's why he's cooked, because this nigga did not think about nothing. If anything, he really should have been looking around, observing to see if there was a ring camera, any of that. Like, nigga, there was literally a ring camera. It's gonna tell us how long you were there. We know damn well you wasn't at his house for no 30 minutes. No stranger's gonna let you sit on their porch with them for 30 minutes. All they did was give you a sandwich right in a fucking jacket. Like, bro, you wasn't there for 30 minutes. This nigga didn't think about shit. It's just, you know, this is something I'll give us black people, bro. We can lie like that, bro. We just lie like that. We can come up with lies like that. Some people can. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And he's doing it good. Like, he's able to come up with a cap, but it's like, bro, you did so much crazy shit. They're like, bro, they're not believing nothing you say. They already know what you did, bro. He's trying, like he said, he's just trying to see if you gonna cap, bro. And this nigga falling for it.
the
Like,
officers already have mountains of evidence against Daryl and don't
saying.
believe a word he's saying. As the interrogation continues, Daryl continues to lie until the cops have had enough.
Let me ask you this, Darrell. So you weren't out in Waukesha Saturday, just Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Right? You're a part in the investigation. There's a lot of parts, right? To any investigation, there's
Investigation,
people we talk.
right.
Well, this domestic abuse thing I'm telling you about, right?
Okay.
You talked about being a religious man.
I can do better.
Yeah.
I can definitely do better.
We all could.
I'm not.
We all could.
No,
That's why,
ain't no religious
that's
over
why-
here. Hell no. No, you not.
Mistake. I should have just freaking watched the game and just fucking went home.
That's the thing. What do they teach us in Christianity, Darrell? That they teach us that we're broken, right? We're sinners. You're a father. You got 3 children. 18,
Bro got 3 children.
18, 14, and 7.
Yes, sir.
All right. You got a mama that
Wow.
raised you well, and a God you believe in.
Absolutely.
All right. And all of them.
No,
are,
bro,
here's the thing,
no,
they'll
bro.
all want-
That's why I told y'all, bro. Because I'm a Christian, bro. At the end of the day, whatever you believe in is whatever you believe in. We all believe in something, bro. That's just how it has to be at the end of the day, man. But do not try to say you believe in any type of God, bro. But you do stuff like this, bro. That don't work. That don't work, bro. Because that's not, bro, that wasn't the Lord who was working through you when you was doing all that. I'll tell you that, bro. That was the devil. So really, you worship the devil, bro. Let's keep it a beam, bro. Let's keep it real right now, bro. Let's not lie. Let's not even lie, bro. So I cannot stand when people try to bring up, like, yeah, I worship God. Like, especially in moments like this, bro. Yeah, I worship God. Like, no, bro. No. You trying to, I don't know if that's you trying to ask God for forgiveness before you know your time is up and shit, because you know what you did. But, bro, it don't work like that, bro. It don't. It don't.
You're telling the absolute whole truth and nothing but the truth, right?
Absolutely.
I just
No.
have concerns if I fact check that Darrell's not telling me the truth. You don't have a car, so Marcus had to bring you out. You don't own a car, your mom doesn't own a car, right? So why did we find you with a car key in your pocket?
It wasn't in my pocket. I don't even know where they said that was laying on the ground.
The car key in Daryl's pocket is a key part of this case, as it shows that Daryl does in fact drive, despite his statement to the officers.
Nigga's
Knowing that he's
goofy.
quickly being backed into a corner, Daryl tries even harder to convince the officers of his innocence. But these officers had done their research.
Here's where you're fucked, buddy. Because well, obviously he does. We know this is the nigga that killed him. But if the car key matches the car that you abandoned, nigga, what are you gonna say for that? What do you say for that, bro? Like, let's be real.
And we're about to take a different angle that would hopefully guilt him into confession.
It's yours. It's your car key. I'm trying to be as open and honest with you as I can be. And I'm not calling you a terrible man. I'm not saying you were out yesterday hunting, and just let me finish. But you did not walk to that house. You did not walk to that house. You did not come here in a Tankia. You got a key in your pocket to a car, your mom's name. For the love of God, Marcus. For yourself, for your family, you know what happened yesterday. For the people, tell me what happened.
Well, what?
With the car.
What am I being
with your mom's car? You're driving goofy. People call you in. You drove out of there in your mom's car, the red car. You're driving a little silly, probably because you're pissed. You met up with Erica in the car at the park. She got in. You talked. And what you're telling me seems pretty consistent, that there was nothing physical.
I didn't put my hands on her, nothing.
But you met her in the car.
Tim, what's going on, man?
Asking you a question. Just being, you were out there driving kind of crazy.
On,
Some people said you were driving kind of crazy.
Daryl is heavily on the back foot now and has
God,
very
he got
little
backed
room
up in
to
the
wiggle out
corner.
of this one. Eventually, the pressure from the detectives would cause him to cave and admit that he was driving at the time, now choosing to change tactics and try to garner sympathy from the detectives, deflecting blame onto his girlfriend and an apparent alcohol problem.
Erica, she's a sweetheart until she gets that alcohol.
The alcohol's the problem.
Then you all type
Alright,
of
bro.
jazz and I have somebody touch you and I'm gonna keep my daughter away from you and even my...
What the fuck does that have to do with you running over people? What does that have to do with you taking that out on innocent people? Bro, this nigga killed an 8-year-old. This nigga killed an 8-year-old, ran over an 8-year-old. And I'm supposed to feel bad for you because your girl was telling you, you don't get to see your kids no more. Whatever the fuck, I'm gonna get niggas on. Really? So if my girl told me that, I can't see my kids no more. You know what I'm saying? That she's gonna get niggas on me. You mean tell me I'm gonna go hop in my blue car right now, start running over folks downtown? And I'm supposed to blame it on my girl? Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, shut the bro.
My mom doesn't even like her around when she's drinking.
I've never been with anyone that is as bad as what you're saying right there, but I think he can attest.
Yeah, it ain't working, bro.
We've all
Me probably look like he didn't do it with some chicks, man.
That nigga.
Girl, what were you thinking when you went driving through this parade?
What am I facing? I don't have no problem talking with you guys.
You got people injured that had to go to the hospital.
So they're saying I injured somebody, or you're saying I injured somebody. So I'm looking.
Nigga was driving. He was driving like this.
At the very least, yeah.
Like, no way, bro.
People got hurt. That's reckless endangerment. I don't know exactly what they're going to classify it. Yeah, people had legs broken.
Endangerment's where you may have hurt somebody by your actions. You did hurt somebody by your actions. You wanted information from us. We're sharing.
I want you to watch it and see what's in it. Yeah, it's a good point. It's information sharing.
Why do you want me to see that car? Why?
Because I think it's important.
Damn, man.
Why is it important? Is it to make, like, what is it?
Well, why don't you want to look?
Everybody knows what was going on.
I'm confused. Was Buddy not looking when he was doing? I mean, he was clearly looking. He was able to swerve out of, like, bro, I saw him swerving and shit. Like, he was looking. Now all of a sudden he can't look at it. Bro, it's shit like that. Bro, that shit is still crazy though. Like, this nigga was genuinely, bro, I've never seen a car hit a person ever in my life before. Like, just run over a person. Never seen it. And it's just crazy. That nigga was just casually doing it, bro. That is, nah, bro.
There's your children right there. See those are kids? See that little kid right there? You gonna look at it?
Crazy.
You're too hurt?
Yeah.
Emotionally?
Don't do that, hurt. Please don't.
Don't do that?
Don't do this. Please.
The most shocking part about this interview is
Crazy.
this moment, when Daryl discovered what had actually happened to the victims. Daryl didn't once ask about the victims or if anyone had lost their lives, very likely because he had no remorse to give and was concerned only for himself. At this point, the detectives have successfully achieved the main objectives of the interview, to get Daryl to admit he was
Look at
driving
his
the
car.
car and to see if he had any remorse. The interrogation was exceptionally long to corroborate the strong evidence they already had, had and to acquire footage that would persuade a jury that Daryl had no remorse, which is why they let him lie and portray himself as a selfish, evil man as much as possible. And in that trial, Daryl would continue to paint himself in that exact light as he decided to represent himself. This would result in one of the most ridiculous and infamous court cases ever on the internet, with Daryl screaming, shouting, and even threatening his way through the trial, constantly making legal...
This nigga is a trip. Yo. That's crazy. Buddy got the dress, kept it to a business, man. Said, nah, nigga still using his hands, bro.
Mistake after legal mistake, ruining his chances of getting away with a low sentence. So to start with, Detective Jay Carpenter comes to the stand and has a lot of information to share about their little chat in the interrogation room.
You interviewed the defendant, Daryl Brooks, on November 21st, 2021 at approximately 11 o'clock p.m. Do you recall that?
Objection. I don't get being called that name, for the record.
Objection is overruled.
Yes, I do recall that. Overruled.
Not relevant.
Yeah, it is relevant.
What observations did you make during this clip about the use of his right arm?
Both his arms would come out like this and move. To me, what a person would do when they're normally conversing. It would seem unusual to make those movements if he was in fact pain as he was claiming to us he was in.
Last night, we asked for State's Exhibit 81 to be admitted into evidence, which is the defendant's statement provided to Detective Carpenter and Detective Stern on November 21st of last year.
Objection. I didn't provide any statement on the 21st.
Jury will disregard the statement by Mr. Brooks. He is not testifying, therefore his statements are not evidence.
Yeah, my objection should be noted for the record.
You may be hearing that Daryl repeatedly keeps calling objections. His legal experience is clearly based entirely on movies and TV. But unfortunately for him, in order for an objection to be sustained by a judge, the objection needs to have a legitimate reason. Daryl is unable to...
Bro, real talk, he's just dumb because realistically, I watch movies and I even know that, bro. You can't just be saying objection, I object. Like, nah, that's not how it works.
As such, almost all of his objections are overruled by the judge, meaning the prosecution is able to continue.
I believe that these photographs are designed to make a suggestion to the jury that Erica Patterson is a bad mom. I think that is what the defendant is trying to do. If we go down that road, we would be forced to counter that claim by pointing out that not only does the defendant not live with the child in question, he doesn't live with any of the other children that he has. He impregnated Erica Patterson when she was a minor in Nevada, and for doing so, he was...
Bro, what the fuck? No. Oh my gosh. Yo, buddy, you might be doing life, dude. Nah, I don't even, bro, it doesn't even matter if that, he didn't just say that, bro. You was already probably doing life. Dog, you are just a sick man. Like, from top to bottom, bro. Like, bro, I don't even think God made you, bro. Real talk, bro. I don't even think he did, man. That had to be Satan's baby or some shit, bro. And I ain't even want to go that far. This nigga is on some crazy shit. Bro, for real, what the fuck?
Convicted of statutory sexual seduction, pled guilty in March of 2007 to that felony offense and is a sex offender on the registry as a result. So if there's any causation that would lead to Erica Patterson being a bad mom, Mr. Brooks has a direct role in that causation.
And that's
furthermore,
object to that.
I'm not
because that's a lie.
Let him finish.
At the end of the day,
Let him finish.
If we don't open the door on that, no, since he want to make a record and not be accurate, so let's be accurate all on the record since you think you know so much.
Once
so
again,
we can
Mr.
open
Brooks
the door
is
on.
being
We can
loud.
open the door on.
His girl got to testify against him then. His girl got to testify. Well, his ex. She got to testify against him then. Baby mom. She got to testify against him then because if we don't know the facts, right? If we don't know what we talking about, the lawyers don't know what they talking about, or the whatever the fuck, they don't know what they talking about, right? They don't know what they talking about. Your girl got to take the stand. Where's she at?
Disrespectful, interrupting.
We can ask that question
he is
too then.
over the top animated
Do you
right
know
now.
that?
Mr. Brooks, I'm ordering you to sit down and to let the state finish.
No, I'm not going to sit here and let somebody be inaccurate on the record and lie on the record.
This is how a huge amount of this trial played out. The prosecution would make a point, and Daryl would get extremely animated and try to deny it with nothing but anger and false truths. In this example, the prosecution mentioned Daryl's sex offender registry, to which he responded by saying that she told him she was 18, as if that excused him of all wrongdoing. But the most shocking and unprecedented moment of the trial was when the judge had to stop all court proceedings, but she felt genuinely scared of him.
So as long as the jury's out, we should probably discuss that.
So that had to be said. So Defendant.
That's not how it was said.
That was how it said. You want to run the record back?
Mr. Brooks.
So I'm the only one. I got one.
Mr.
I got one
Brooks.
ear that work, and I heard that.
This is to benefit you so that
No, it's
you
not.
understand
Ain't none of
your
this to benefit
witness
me, so let's be
has a
clear about
prior
that.
record.
This
Your
nigga
Honor,
is
when I leave the
arguing
table-
with them, man. Like, bro. First of all, I mean, you're not getting out regardless, but like, this definitely ain't gonna help your case, my
Well,
guy.
I'm away from the courtroom and I have to elevate my voice.
So she had to
Alleged
elevate her
record
voice
of Abel
just for
Lescott.
that.
Stop talking.
Oh man.
Stop talking.
Y'all thinking y'all
Bro, he just remind me of that badass classmate you had in elementary school that like did not care about getting expelled on the first day of school. Like talking back instantly as soon as teacher said something, bro, just to find a way to get out that class, bro. Like he just remind me of it, man. Like literally taking me back.
This document.
One more interruption and you're going to be removed to the next courtroom.
That's what you want to do anyway. So can
Your
you
Honor,
tell,
I
can you
believe he
explain-
has 7 prior criminal convictions, an OWI 4th from 2003, criminal
Look at
trespass dwelling from 2006.
Right, I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly,
The judge put up
Like,
with an
bro.
awful lot in this trial and gave
Childish.
Daryl a huge amount of leeway in order to keep everything as fair as possible. But even with all that in mind, he still managed to completely botch his legal defense even when he was acting calm and polite. Take this for example, where he argued he wasn't being given a fair trial because he wasn't allowed to confront the state of Wisconsin itself.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not allowed to face my accuser, Your Honor. My accuser in this matter would be the state of Wisconsin. With all
sir,
due
I believe your
respect,
Sixth Amendment rights in that regard have been complied with.
I'm requesting
That
a
judge
written
kinda bad,
judicial
dog.
finding of fact and conclusion of law on this issue. For the grounds that I just stated, I'm not being awarded the chance to face my accuser, which I should be awarded that.
By technicality, Daryl is correct. The Sixth Amendment
who's
does
his
grant him the right to
accuser? He said the state of Wisconsin. Who is that? Who is that?
confront the person or persons accusing him of the crime, in this case, that being the state of Wisconsin. But what he's asking is a physical impossibility.
That's
the
what I'm
state of
saying.
Wisconsin is not a person nor a witness. In this case, he is being allowed to confront any witness of the crime that's involved in the trial, so his rights are all being met.
Okay,
He's
girl
simply
there.
grasping at straws by seemingly trying to challenge the U.S. judicial system as a whole. And Daryl's misunderstanding
you're
of
not
the
gonna
legal
win.
system was made
Bro,
even
I thought
more
that was fucking Thug in the back. Oh my gosh, y'all can't tell me that ain't look like Thug a little bit. Yo, what the fuck does it look like Thug? That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy.
judicial system as a whole, and Daryl's misunderstanding of the legal system was made even more
Who the fuck
clear
is
when it
that?
came to his closing arguments. If he had chosen a lawyer to defend him, maybe he could have gotten away with slightly less charges
Nah,
or
he
a
would've
lighter
killed his
sentence,
lawyer.
but instead, he gave this travesty of a statement.
Good afternoon. It's been a long day. First off, I'd just like to start by letting you guys know that it's a lot of information that you guys should be privy to, I believe. You and you alone have the power. You and you alone decide what is truth and what isn't true. You should be informed that you have the power to nullify any law that you don't agree with.
Daryl is not entirely correct here. Yes, the jury can nullify laws. However, this is only done when the law that has been broken is extremely strange and the person is 100% guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. For example, Alaska has a law that states it's illegal to whisper in someone's ear while they're moose hunting. If a case like this found its way to trial, the jury could nullify that law. Daryl Brooks gave his closing statement for 50 minutes without saying very much other than attempts to debunk the evidence and acquit himself of his crimes.
50 minutes.
However, there was one point that stuck
Bro, you
out
gotta
from
have,
his
bro,
closing
you gotta have a lot of patience in a courtroom, bro, for niggas like that. 50 minutes, you rambling, saying really nothing, just trying to debunk yourself. It ain't, bro. I'd be so tight if I was in there, bro, and I'm wanting this nigga to go to jail, bro. I'd be so
statement
tight.
that shows just how evil he truly is.
It's hard to keep everything together emotionally. And honestly, I don't believe that I have any more tears left. It's been a hard year for the families, mostly. That opens the door to talk about forgiveness for a little bit. With every healing process, there comes a forgiving process. It's not an easy thing for anyone.
Daryl is trying to deflect the jury onto it being a tough year for victims as well as anyone who was present at the parade. But in reality, it was his crime that made this year the toughest for the victims.
Exactly.
The jury deliberated for less than a day, and they came back with a verdict that he was guilty on all 76 counts. Daryl was ready to be sentenced, but not before the judge spoke to him directly first.
Frankly, Mr. Brooks, no one is safe from you. This community can only be safe if you are behind bars for the rest of your life. The community is not safe from your violent and criminal conduct unless you are in custody.
This
You
dude
left
ran over people.
a path of destruction, chaos, death, injury, confusion, and panic as you drove 7 or so blocks through
Bro, this nigga like brought terror to the city, bro. Or the, you know what I'm saying? The little city, bro. Like, personally, me, I would have been like, I'm getting the fuck out of Wisconsin. We got niggas out here who are doing this. Bro, you gotta think about it in that like regards, bro. Like, this nigga is crazy.
the Christmas parade, never once stopping or seemingly caring about the wake of carnage that you left. 4 of those blocks were turned into a scene that frankly is no different than a war zone. This court is imposing a life sentence without the possibility or eligibility for extended supervision. 1 life sentence for Virginia Sorensen, 1 life sentence for Leanna Owen, 1 life sentence for Tamara Durand, 1 life sentence for Jane Kulik, 1 life sentence for Bill Huspel, and 1 life sentence for Jackson Sparks.
You ain't getting nobody. Damn.
Daryl Brooks was sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences in prison without the possibility of parole, meaning that Daryl Brooks will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Yo, man, shout out Dr. Insanity, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Yo, bro, you just a sick man, like I said, bro. Like, there really ain't much else to say, bro. You gonna spend the rest of your life behind bars, bro. Like, you ran over folks, bro. Like, it doesn't get more crazier than that, man. Shout out to everybody that watched the video, man. Road to 10K. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.